Welcome to Radio Boomers Live, the show about all things human from a baby boomer's perspective. All things hot and all things not. News, reviews, interviews, chat, tech, and what's next. And here are your hosts, Reatha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers and Easy's dad, Jim Zuley.
Good morning, Radio Boomers Live fans. All over the world, Radio Boomers Live is here, and we're live, Reatha, we're live. Do you believe that? What the heck's going on here? and we're live right before a holiday. We're in the holidays, and this is an exciting time for everybody. And let's see who do we have on? Do we have Reatha on? Do we have Denise on?
Hi, Mr. Zuley.
There's Denise. Hello, Denise. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's the weather out there in Arizona?
Well, it's a little different today. It's overcast.
A little bit overcast. Well, that's a good thing because I hear your average temperature there is at least 85 overall, right? Or a little warmer?
Yeah, it's been a little bit chillier here. But we're enjoying the weather. You get to take out your boots and your sweaters, and that's just wonderful.
You know, the holidays are getting, they say hectic a lot of people, and then they say, well, it's toning down because there's not so many people out of the streets now because they're shopping online, and that is a good thing in a way. But then again, it worries the retailers a little bit. Well, now I hear that people want to get out and they want to interact and intermingle. What do you think about that? Do you like getting out, or is it a little better for you just to sit back and order things online?
Well, I do a little bit of both, but I do enjoy going out, of course, not on the weekends.
Yeah.
You know, and if they have a special sale someplace, I like to go where they're supporting the veterans. You know that's very near and dear to my heart. So these companies that state that they'll give a donation back into helping the vets or, cancer or the children, I'm more prone to go to those types of stores.
Yeah, they... there's Denise, I noticed it's like a breakdown. You have entities that get so big, like we have a center out here with a lot of, well, they used to be big stores, and then the stores are selling or going out of business, whatever. And then out of that come smaller stores. It's like the big tree that falls down in the forest, and all these little things start growing up. It's like a circle. Like the circle of life with the cartoon they had a long time ago. And I noticed that in some neighborhoods, like for instance, I don't know how it is out there, but there was some neighbors in Chicago that in Detroit. Well, you know what happened in Detroit, right?
Oh, yeah.
With all the
mom and pop stores went under.
Yeah, well, and then you had the big industry, the car manufacturers. And now when you go there, they're like ghost towns, and there's trees growing out of them, and they're just abandoned. But with that, the property values just plummeted. They went down to where you can rent or buy a place for almost nothing. And then people started filtering in there thinking, hey, what the heck, I could almost start something for almost nothing. And they would open a store in a desolate area and start advertising. People start coming out, and they start redoing the street, making it unique with cobblestones and that. Another person would come in. And then it all starts growing from the the low prices, and then that evolves. It's funny how that all works, And
oh yeah,
evolution
that real estate market goes up and down.
Yeah, the evolution of the economy. But yeah, so much stuff going on with Easy Way, and people are still, still even talking about the last Golden Gala, and there's just so much stuff
I'm
going
excited for the new one coming up in September. That's going to be wonderful. It's going to be even bigger and better, if you could imagine that. And we have in his presence the event that's going on with Josh Liskey. And it's a wonderful, wonderful event that I recommend everyone to come out to. You have enough time to plan for this. It's not until September of next year. And you can get more information at easywayinfo.com.
Yep, Easyway IHP Global Conference. And this is going to be in Newport Beach at the Fashion Island resort out there. So come stay for a few days, September 17th and 20th. And the Easyway Golden Gala will be going on. And that'll be, I believe, Saturday. And there was a couple events. We had Marilyn Crowley's event went on this weekend, and they honored Dr. Dante Sears with that, and wasn't able to make
wonderful.
it down. Had a bit of a cold, but and then there's
we have
David
the
Andrews.
Lady in Red Rose and Diamonds Award, February 21st, coming up with Gail Gibson.
There you go. That you ever been to one of those? That's an amazing event too.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been, telling everyone I possibly can about this and, really promoting it because, they give scholarships out for, what we do in motion pictures and TV and so forth. And it's really empowering our youth. And it's a wonderful message and a gathering for like-minded women to, collaborate as opposed to, being competitive.
Exactly. And David Eugene Andrews had his Empires and Kingdoms book launch over the weekend, and we had to postpone that because Eric had so many cameras and celebrities coming out, and I went the day before and I got soaked. It was a rainy day, and we couldn't take the chance because they had to go downstairs and walk the stairs and up and down, and you can't take a chance because 60% chance of rain down there. So that, Denise, you got to be a little careful when you do an event outside. But with that, we're going to go into hot topic time and go over a little bit of the news. I don't know if I'm going to get a drum roll on this, but we're going to touch on a couple news things real quick.
Ripped from the headlines, today's hot topic.
Just going to touch on a few. That big ice shelf I talked about in the Antarctic has not broken off yet, so don't worry about that. We're still in good shape. An economist, they're saying we're going to a strong economy in 2020. Now, this makes for good news for the merchants through the holiday season because retailers were a little bit worried that the brick-and-mortar stores and, they'd be suffering because of all the online shoppers, but overall, it's not turning out that way. A lot of people are going out.
Our economy is booming.
They're booming. And they're they're interviewing these people and they're saying, hey, we want to get out this holiday season. We want, because you see the things, Denise, you see them on TV where the people are going out shopping, having a good time. And they say that's one of the things that's fueling this. They want to get out and mix and mingle and look on the shelves and see what's going on. And that's a good thing because we got a mall out here that's a big mall, and one by one the stores are dropping off. Big ones like Sears, Penny's, Macy's, and I don't know. Malls got to figure out what they're going to do. But Russia has been banned for 4 years from the Olympics over the testing situation. Is coming up a little bit on the negative side. They call it doping. The World Anti-Doping Agency passed a unanimous decision. It would upheld, what can you do? These people, Denise, they work for years and years to try to, get out there in the Olympics, and but they're gonna, they might be banned from the 2020 Olympics and the Winter Games and that follow that. The nominations for the Golden Globes Best Picture are The Irishman, Joker, Marriage Story, and The Two Popes, and we'll see what happens there. That's going to be. I don't know if we're going to go down to that one, but that's going to be another. Denise, the only thing is I see a lot of the people that are nominated, and I just don't know them anymore. I don't see the names that I used to know, like Cary Grant, Clark Gable. I guess what can I say? The healthiest canned soup ranked by nutritionists. Campbell's Progresso Healthy Chicken Soup. I'm happy because they say, oh, don't eat canned soup and so on. So I like chicken noodle soup. When we were raised, it's like have a can of soup. And Spain police catch the first known transatlantic narco sub that was smuggling $100 billion in cocaine. They do it through these little submarines. And scientists measured the largest black hole in the local universe. I'm going to stop there because we're kind of running out of time here, but there's a lot of news. The economy's good overall. Interest rates are great for all you younger people that want to get your first time home. Believe me, this is the time to do it, because with lower interest rates, like 3.5%, 4%, 4.5%, even 5%, the rates are so low, it's easier to qualify. You have a much lower payment, and there you get your first home, and you carry that note for however long you want to stay there, but it saves you tons and tons of money. But with that, we're going to go into a commercial. I got to stop talking. Commercial time.
Boomers Forever Young is really making a name for themselves as an exciting nutritional company with products that really work. People from all over the country are starting to take notice. Their whole-person approach to health and wellness, combined with their unique array of powerful natural health products, are setting them apart from all the other companies in the nutrition industry. Their customers love the one-on-one free consultations and the results they experience. Sound a little too good to be true? Then go online to boomerboost.com today and sign up for a free consultation with a product specialist, or just give us a call at 1-800-861-4609. Again, that's boomerboost.com, or call 1-800-861-4609 to join the thousands already experiencing the benefits of Boomers Forever Young products.
Looking to grow and align your brand with celebrities and other established brands? Your brand is all about your entire customer experience. Everything from your logo, your website, your social media experiences, the way you answer the phone, to the way your customers experience your staff. So why not let us help you get your branding right from the start? At Easy Way Promotions, we are a new class of professionals providing first-class online branding, promotion, social media, website development, editing, graphic design, public relations, media, SEO, and online advertising to give your business the competitive edge to stand out. Our highly experienced experts will not only help you increase your online presence, but also provide you with a proven online strategy to help you increase the value of your company and make acquiring new customers easier. So what are you waiting for? Contact us today and let us help you grow your business exponentially.
For more information, contact 424-209-9290 or visit easywaypromotions.com. That's letter E, letter Z. We also encourage you to like our Facebook page at Easy Way Promotions.
Yes, indeed. Easy Way Promotions, easywayinfo.com. Eric worked very hard and his team getting this together. Is all the information from all the different situations, Easy Way TV, Easy Way this, that, and getting them at one location, and easy way to go through it and check it all out. So with that, we've got a guest. A lot of times I'll say a very interesting guest. Well, I'll tell you what, this lady from class president in grade school, class president in high school, and nursing school, to a lifetime of helping other people, Gail Marie Scott, has definitely left a proud legacy, a 4.0. I don't know, Denise, I was not a 4.0, but anyway, I passed. Student.
Very few people are.
She applied what she learned in a variety of fields: nursing, executive administration, communication. I was a communication major. Large scale. Oh, this is interesting. She's got the large scale construction contracts, and I mean, I'm not going to go over it all, but you're talking big stuff: the big tunnels, the big buildings, media relations, major companies, experienced loan originator, and a degree in religious philosophy, a Class A driver's permit. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's not easy to get. That's the big rigs. Learn how to unleash, I read this in her bio, learn how to unleash negative learning patterns. Well, that's a big thing because a lot of people carry this negative stuff from when they were younger, and it holds them back their whole life. She raised $1 million in support for African Americans to attend schools, and with all this, she grandmother, and finds time to volunteer. And is managing partner with Mushrooms Immune Health, which I take. So, Gail, you on with us?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Hello, Gail.
Good morning, Gail.
Hi, Denise. How are you?
Denise, you know Denise.
How wonderful
yeah.
now that you're on.
Oh, thank you. And
Gail,
thank you, Jim. You're wonderful on the radio.
I had to take a breath when I was reading your bio, Gail. You're amazing. I mean, that's all I can say is like, I'm reading through this going, holy smokes. You're a smart lady right off the bat.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
Not easy to get those 4.0s, but you're using that. But you weren't only a smart person in school. You took that time to reach out to run for office. So now we're looking at class president in grade school, high school, nurse school. So are we looking at Gail Marie Scott for running for president sometime in the near future? So I don't know.
Well, I don't know about that, but I have a feeling that I would have a lot more a bigger fan club. But that's okay. I don't want to brag.
But you have some like each
I'll be
one
nice.
of these.
I'll be nice.
Each one of these is a life in itself, like nursing. I mean, that's a big field to get into nursing. A Class A driver's license. Each one of these categories,
that was fun.
people get into that, and that's it for the rest of their life. So
let
you have options.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Jim. When I went to nursing school at 18, I saw that the doctors were like really, really, really good, and I admired that. However, after I got my license and started working on the floor in the hospital, I started to see that it was like different, and it was like I don't want to say drug dealers. That's really not a nice word. But it's like I really lost confidence in the medical field with the harmful drugs, and I stayed away, and I went into private duty nursing, and then I got married, and then just recently here in the last 10 years, I went back into the health industry, and not the nursing, not the medical industry. That's two different things. The medical industry and the health industry are diametrically opposed. They are not the same. And so, as
Denise and I are familiar with that,
as you know. So to make a very long story short, I started looking for something healthy to share with the people of Africa, because when I lived there, I just said, okay, I'm coming back packing and guns loaded. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I just said, Lord, something's got to be better than this. Yeah. And the cancer is really rampant there because people are starting to eat like Westerners. And so they're just dropping like flies. And so I said, oh, my goodness. So this is when the mushroom, MYSHROOM, came into my life earlier this year. And I have been stoked ever since.
This is a, did you drop off? I don't know if we lost you, Gail.
No, I'm here. I didn't want to just keep talking. This is a talk.
No, but what does this mushroom? What does this do for the body?
Okay, I'll give you a little rundown.
It's called Mushroom, SHROOM, Mushroom Immune Health Mushroom Blend, and I say that because I have the bag next to me. And I scoop stuff in it because Gail tells me, put those spoons in there, put those teaspoons in there. You got to get better. So
you got to get better. It's only better when it's in your body, not in the bag. It doesn't do any good in the bag. But those mushrooms are live spores in a dormant state, and when they get in your body, they transform like those transformers. And they what the mushrooms are is a hybrid strain of extreme quality medicinal mushrooms, and they're created in labs in universities, and it's targeted to support the immune system and the nervous system. And it has been proven, that when your immune system is strong and balanced, disease cannot live there. It cannot thrive. So that's why the Immune Blend is our number one seller. These products ultimately are for natural health improvement solution, and it really, really is worth a try. And you add this powder, fine powder, like a smoothie mix, into either your smoothie. I just take mine with diluted apple juice in the morning, And if you take 8 level teaspoons in the morning and 8 level teaspoons in the afternoon, if you have any type of disorder or disease, you will see improvement, and it'll be a happy day for you. For maintenance, after a few months of taking high doses, if you just take a spoon or two every day, your life will be good. Your life will be good. So that's probably more than I should say. But our products are I'm a distributor, a global distributor, and the products are found, the information and videos, a lot of videos, and testimonies are found at My Call Discovery, MYCOL, which means, the study of fungus, My Call Discovery Seminar.com. MyCallDiscoverySeminar.com. My phone number is 310-686-8100. Gail Marie Scott, 310-686-8100. This product supports the immune system, the nervous system, blood sugar balance, liver and kidney function, brain function, hormone function. It supports fitness, exercise recovery, skin aging, and a better quality of life. These are extremely pure organic mushrooms. Pardon me?
I'm on that list. I'm checking out all these boxes, thinking I need it
Honey,
for that.
I am too. Wow. I'm loving this.
Let's stop for a second. And this stuff sounds so amazing. Now, okay, so you say it's in a dormant state, and they, it's in the little glass things or whatever they call it, and then mushrooms grow, and so on. Now it's in a dormant state. Now you take it. And then what happens? It becomes alive and it starts doing this thing, right?
Yeah. It reactivates when it hits your system. And if you were to take a spoon of it and just put it in some water, you'll see mushrooms growing in the jar, because they're spores. So basically, they're grown in indoor facility, no dirt, no dirty air or water. It's grown in a dark environment, 100% sterile from the time the spores are planted. And they're planted not on logs or in dirt. They're planted on organic fruit and vegetables and herbs that have been sterilized in an autoclave. So we're talking starting out 100% pure. And then when they're harvested, either 18 or to 63 days later, you get this big crop, and it's 100% no waste. Every bit of that product is used. They are dried, or dehydrated, dried, and then they are put into a powder form into blends. And we have 4 blends. We have the immune health, we have the liver, health, the cognitive health, and the blood sugar health. And it's really amazing how these products are packaged. So they're packaged in a sterile environment as well.
You put it in your spoon. You take it, and then now some of our listeners might be thinking, well, okay, you say then they go from the powder inside. You take it, and then they start growing into little mushrooms. And how is this healthy? Yeah. Where's the health come in?
Well, now, I'm not saying it doesn't grow in your body like that, but if you let it sit up for a couple of weeks, it will. But as you take these mushrooms, let me tell you what they do. There's 3 different cells that they target. The first one is the weak cells. The weakened cells are now strengthened, given 100% nourishment, because this is a food. This is a superior food, and it makes them stronger, and it gives that weak cell what it needs. The damaged and injured cells, it supports them, it makes them strong, it gives them 100% food that it needs and 30% more energy. And then the diseased cells, this is my favorite part. You get to the part of the movie where all the bad guys are gone now. So these mushrooms the molecular structure is so small that it causes the cells it goes in and it bores a hole in the outer layer of these disease cells that are supposed to be incurable. And it just goes in and just bores a little hole and puts their enzymes and acids in there, and it causes the cells to do what's called apoptosis, apoptosis. That word means cell suicide. So the cells commit suicide, kind of like one of the last scenes in the Shawshank Redemption, when the prison warden is surrounded and he shoots himself. I'm like, wow, that's just like these mushrooms are like, dang, I can't get out of here. I can't get away. So it just carries the debris out of your body, and it doesn't take long. It works really fast, and it causes the body to also create a proliferation of T cells, which is a derivative of stem cells. And I'm not a scientist, so I just kind of listen and put it in my own words. But it really, really works well. It contains all the beneficial enzymes, proteins, and polysaccharides and acid molecules, and all the essential amino acids. Nothing harmful for you. It all does good. Nothing harmful. 100% food. Babies can take it. Older people can take it. An older person will heal like a 20-year-old if they take it correctly. Wow. Well, Gail, there's so much stuff. This sounds just so amazing. And I love it. Even taking it psychologically, it would help you because you're thinking all this, like, wow, this stuff's really doing good. There's so many other things I want to say. I'm sorry. I'm going to have you on again to cover some of this. We're out of time now, but no
learning
problem. Thank you so much.
Learning how to unleash negative learning patterns. We don't have time now, but I want to go over that because this is an issue I've talked to people and they have about bringing the past with them, negative things that have happened to them, and carries over to even when they're adults. And we'll cover that and the money you've raised, and so there's so much stuff. And I want to thank you for coming on because
thank you, Gail.
I want to thank you both for listening. And Denise, how's your mom? Is she taking them?
Oh, it's making the biggest difference. She has more energy. She feels better. And there wasn't anything wrong except for she's getting older. And now she has that pep back in her step. And, it's kind of like a safety net because, like you said, if the immune system is taken care of, that a disease cannot grow in it. So we have to build our immune system, and this is a wonderful way, an easy way, to just include it into your daily diet.
The easy way.
The easy way.
Yeah, Gail,
and give my regards. Yes, give my regards to Eric and tell him thank you for making all of this possible. What a wonderful, handsome son you have. I just absolutely love him.
Well,
and I miss calling him every day to tell him to take his mushroom. I miss that.
If somebody wanted to get your mushrooms, they would call your number, or would they go on your website?
No, give me a call, 310-686-8100. If they do go to the website, just let them know that Gail Marie from IHP Global called and told you about it. And then I would much prefer to talk with them so that I can educate them first before they take it, because it's not a product you buy off the shelf. This is something you buy, like you said, psychologically, and you have to want to heal. You have to want to feel better.
Alan is an encyclopedia, too, on knowledge
well, I'm
and
trying to
information.
be like Alan Partridge. I'm trying to be like the man who discovered them.
He's an encyclopedia. Wow.
Man.
Anything you mention about if you sneeze, he'll tell you the full,
the story of how the mushrooms
story about sneezing and where it came out, and the molecules involved in things. But anyway, Gail, thank you for coming on. Gail Marie Scott, and this is amazing. With that, guys, it's time for a commercial. Denise, time to roll into
Have
commercial.
fun. Goodbye. Have a good day. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, EasyWay Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercial, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay Eric for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EasyWayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at EasyWay Network, Twitter at EasyWay Broadcast, and YouTube at EasyWay TV.
I take my Boomer Boost every day, Denise, and my mushrooms. Got it all right here. And with that, we're coming up to Carmelita's Corner. Am I on with you guys? And
hi, can you hear me?
There we go, Denise. And we have
okay, so we're going on to Carmelita's Corner.
Carmelita's Corner, and I was just saying, I have my immune health mushrooms here and my Boomer Boost, and I rock and roll with that. And I'll tell you, the thing is, you have to follow through with this stuff. So we'll wait until we get started with Carmelita's Corner, and but until we're plugged in on that, I think, Denise, what it is it's the following through and creating a pattern, creating a just what do you call it when you do things on a regular basis? You have to get that. Just to create a habit, yeah. And because you can get into this stuff and like drinking a mixed blend of vegetables, and you do it a while, then you stop. Or you do your sit-ups or whatever your routine, your stretching. But the problem is a lot of people do it like me, and then you stop. Your intentions were there, and then it kind of fades away. You ever experience that, Denise? I mean, that's kind of like the holdback. I have all this equipment out on a little exercise area we have, and it sits there collecting dust. And you use it to hang clothes on. But
you got to get motivated.
Motivated. I think that's the key. And you think of the alternatives if you don't do this stuff. And what happens is it catches up to you. It catches up to you at a certain time. Let's see. Do we have Carmelita with us?
Yes, we do.
There she is.
Hi,
hello, Carmelita.
Hey.
Carmelita.
Here we are. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
We're going to be on with you today, and this is exciting for us because you are like a celeb. When you walk into somewhere, one of these events with Carmelita, people want to come over and talk to her because they think, I get to meet so-and-so through Carmelita, because she's multi-talented, multi-gifted, and multi-connected. And Denise and I are on here, and we want to go over some of the things going on with you and your music and so much stuff, Carmelita. So share some of these things with us.
Well, the first time I met Carmelita.
Here we go.
You are about to experience Carmelita's Corner. Carmelita's song Rosebud made it to the top 40s with the godfather of soul, James Brown. She's the founder of the Rose Breast Cancer Society. Now here's your host, Carmelita Pittman.
I like that. like that right there, you know.
Well, now you're going to hear the whole deal.
Yeah.
Right. Carmelita, I first met you at Eric's birthday party back at the Expo Convention Center, and you were wearing this beautiful red dress, and you had told me about the rose, the significance. What is the significance of the rose? And I would like you to share that with everyone else because this was beautiful.
Well, the rose happens to be my mother's favorite flower. She took great pride in her rose garden, which my gardener still maintains to this day. And those of you who know, my organization, the Rose Breast Cancer Society, which is founded as a living memorial for my mother, Juanita Zara Espinosa Udine, is because the title comes from her love of roses, and of course, she, along with many women, have joined the ranks of those lives that have been claimed by breast cancer. But I wanted to make a difference by educating people the best way I can, by informing them of ways that they can avoid getting cancer in the first place. And your last guest is right up, as they say in the days of yours, right up my alley. I can't think of any other way to put it. But she's speaking truth. And unfortunately, the truth is often suppressed because there are interests out there that are making gigantic gains at the expense, unfortunately, of people who are suffering with cancer. And a lot of it is totally unnecessary. But that particular symbol, the rose, plus the bird that rises from its own ashes every 500 years, known as the phoenix, which rises, is our symbol, and that's our symbol of hope. And when I first did the artwork for our label, Carmen Records, I used the symbol of the rose, not knowing that eventually was going to be so significant to me, because my mom was with me at that time. And that record, which my husband produced, he's listening now. And hello there, Jerry. And he produced that record back in the day, and it made the top 40 charts along with James Brown, the Godfather of Soul.
Wow.
That is absolutely incredible. And as you know, these your songs, to name a few, are actually collectible overseas.
Yes, they are. At one time, that particular single, Rosebud, which is backed by Isn't It Lonely, was actually selling for $2,000 per single, and the price diminished somewhat when they found more records. Unfortunately, there are some people out there in the industry that are not that scrupulous, and there were a few that turned up that had been bootlegged. So that meant that they were less rare. But because of the fact that they are rare, not that many were produced during the time that it did make the charts. That is the reason why it is a rare collectible.
Oh, that is just so interesting. And how can we get your music, since it is so rare, some of them?
Well, there are groups over, mostly in England, that are still selling them. A man named John Manship is one of the people that started it going, and I imagine he can be able to be reached, online, as was our friend who started the ball rolling, Mike Vay. I should have him listening in right now. He had been looking for Jerry and I for about 7 years and didn't realize it, but he actually had our contact information on the record itself, on the label. And it was kind of funny because if you look at that record closely, you will see the address, which is still good. And he didn't realize that, but he kept searching, and he found us on the internet. So thank God for the internet for many ways, you know. And
Carmelita,
then they started an auction on eBay, and it made it to the top of eBay. At that time, I was thinking, oh my goodness, I think it sold for something like $1,600. I said, oh wow. We didn't make it to the top of the charts. Like James Brown did. James Brown was number 1. Our record was number 30-something. But we were on the charts with him, but we made it to the top of eBay. So it was a hit on eBay. And I found that kind of funny, you know.
Carmelita, let's play Rosebud. What do you think of that?
Yeah, but listen, I'm hoping that our audience will be able to hear some of the music. So I know that it's been geared up by your engineers. Can we let them hear the music?
Let's play Rosebud.
Yeah, let them hear the whole thing, the whole banana.
Okay, let's go for this. I'm anxious for this one.
It's called
It's a good one. Rosebud.
And it came out on the charts some time ago with the late and great godfather of soul, James Brown, and it's called Rosebud. Like the water from the sky, you put out my fire. Like the drops of water fill the sea, feel my soul with desire. Oh, it's burning, just like a rosebud. Oh, it's burning, my heart is opening up so wide. Oh, it's burning, just like a rosebud. My lips are waiting to be planted by your side. Open up petals for my true love to see. Like the water from the sky, you put out my fire. Like the drops of water fill the sea, you fill my soul with desire. Oh, I am burning just like a rosebud. Oh, I am burning, my heart is opening up so wide. Oh, I am burning just like a rosebud. My lips are waiting to be planted by your side. Open up petals for my true love to see. Let the perfume of your soul and a spell of mystery. Let my arms entwine like your green leaves entwine a red, red rose. Let the redness of your beauty make me the one he chose. Just like a rosebud. Just like a rosebud. Let me see your green leaves entwine your heart so tight. And like your green leaves, let me hold my love close tonight. His love strictly out of sight. And I'm gonna give him your love potion and my love lotion with all my might. Just like a rosebud. Just like a rosebud.
Are you there?
Oh, that was beautiful as the day it was written.
Produced
Well,
by
I
Gary
tell
Pitt.
you, our time is so short. I just want to say something real quick before we go off the air. My show, Jazzy Christmas Show, is coming up Thursday, December the 12th at the Gardenia Supper Club. And I just want to let everybody know they can come out and hear me sing that song live. And all they have to do is call the Gardenia at 323-467-7444 to make a reservation. It's right off of La Brea on Santa Monica Boulevard, so they can get the information. And God willing, we'll see a lot of our friends there. And I'd like for them to hear the other side of that, which was also produced by my husband. I wrote Rosebud, but my husband and I wrote Isn't It Lonely together. So can you put on Isn't It Lonely? And you'll hear Jerry at the end of the record. You'll hear him when he comes on, but he's actually doing background vocals on both sides.
When there were so many other things that I could do, baby. Ooh. But something came over me. I knew that I just didn't want to be there on the side of the recipe. So now that it's happened to you, isn't it lonely? Isn't it lonely? Can you tell me how does it feel, baby? Just hope that I've learned from my mistake. The mere thought of that lonely room, deep in a shadow of gloom, waiting and listening to every sound that I hear, hoping you were here. Ooh. Then I say to myself, why am I acting like this? My eyes all in a mist. The man don't really care, because if he did, he'd be right here. Gonna get myself together. Until I'm feeling better, then I'm gonna take my time, go out and make my find. Get it on, get it on. 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 And if I don't find him, I know that he'll find me, because I really need somebody. Oh, celebrate me.
Open up, baby, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, listen, baby, I've been doing a lot of thinking since you've been gone. My life just hasn't been the same. My world is so empty without you.
Oh, if only you said that when I really needed you.
But baby.
Oh,
but baby. But baby.
Ooh, lonely.
But baby.
I know it's lonely, baby. It's lonely.
But baby.
I love it, Carmelita. This is amazing. And you on there, Carmelita?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. All right. Talk. All right. Now here we go. Jazzy Xmas Show, December 12th. Now, where's that going to? Let everybody know where that's going to be at December 12th again.
It's at the Gardenia Supper Club, just east of La Brea, and that's 7066 Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood, and the zip is 90038. And the show starts at 9 p.m., but you need to get there early for dinner or to drink minimum at 7 p.m., and okay. There is a $20 cover. However, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Rose Breast Cancer Society, and we would appreciate anybody supporting the event.
All right, I'm going to try to get down there with my camera, Carmelita. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in. But you're on with us all the time. But this is great.
Listen, I hope we have enough time for 2 more original songs. We've got them programmed to go. These are now on Tramp Records in Germany, and the first one is actually salsa. They're all my original songs that I wrote, produced, and performed, and so I'm not going to say anything more because I'd like for them to just hear the music.
Debajo de los árboles, debajo de los árboles, debajo de los árboles, debajo de los árboles. Yo quiero a ti, quiero a ti, quiero a ti. Oh.
You there? Are we on?
We're on.
Are we
I
on?
love it.
The beat to that. That was wonderful. I so enjoyed the beat to that. That was just fantastic. I've never heard that one before.
No, they're all originals. You'd have to go to Germany now to hear it. but I would like to have more exposure, though. That's just an example of some of the music that I've written over the years. I write in all styles. I love every form of music. And it was funny when I started to produce an album when they used to have the LPs, and it's only one-sided because I never completed it, but it has pop on there, it has acid rock, it's got jazz and country, and the people love the music, except when my husband took it to A&M Records to hear it, they said, well, we love your music, we just don't know how to market it, because it had so many different kinds of styles on there. But I just enjoyed every form of music. And there's one more coming up, which I want you to hear, which is called Mitchie Mitchie Mojo. I wrote that years ago when the big fros, as they call them, like Angela Davis, were popular. And I had a big wig that was just like her fro. And I called myself looking cute walking down the street one day with a couple of musicians on my way to I'm trying to think of the name of the station that we were going to visit. I think it was KGFJ. Yeah, that's it, KGFJ. And the wind was blowing very hard that day, and I found myself chasing my hair down the street like a tumbleweed. It blew off my hair.
I can see that.
But anyway, I hope that you put that one on. That's called Mitchie Mitchie Mojo.
Mitchie Mojo with your natural hair. Mitchie Mojo with your natural hair. Mitchie Mojo, I wish that you were here. Mitchie Mojo walking down the street. Mitchie Mojo, looking very, very neat. Mitchie Mojo, about to knock me off my feet. Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, with your natural hair. Mitchie Mojo. Well, now the girls all know that I go with Mitchie Mojo. Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo, Mitchie Mojo.
There you go, Mitchie Mojo, composed, performed, and produced by Carmelita Pittman.
I was dancing.
All right. Listen, before we go, I have to put in a word. My producer, Wayne Hoggett, is working on a Lifetime documentary of my journey here on this world. And he wanted to make sure, that I mentioned that before we leave the air. So, Wayne, if you're listening, I did my job.
That she did. Carmelita did her job, and I love the music. And thank you, Carmelita. This is, and you know what? We're going to try to get down there. And if you mind, I'll bring my camera down. Maybe get a couple shots.
It sounds good.
Oh, thank you, Carmelita, for sharing all this wonderful music with us. I mean, I've never heard it. I've heard Rosebud, but this has just been new and exciting, and I definitely want a copy of those songs.
All right.
And remember the Jazzy Xmas Christmas show, Thursday, December 12th at the Gardenia. And where's that, Carmelita? The Gardenia?
The Gardenia is just east of La Brea Avenue, 7066, Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood. Zip is 90038, and the doors open at 7 p.m. There is a 2-drink minimum or dinner, and showtime is at 9 p.m., and I've got some amazing people on the show. I've got Bill A. Jones, who has played a character on Glee, and he's an amazing singer himself. He's been listed as a top cabaret singer by Broadway World magazine, and we've got Howard Rice, who's been on my show. Both of them been on this show on Carmelita's Corner, and Howard is an amazing singer. He actually received a compliment from Luther Vandross, because Luther Vandross said, "You sound like me." And Barry Gordy also was part of the people that heard him sing. They gave him a standing ovation. We're going to do a duet at the end, so you guys have got to come out and check that out. And God willing, we'll have some very high-profile people like yourselves there.
That sounds good. Maybe I can get Denise down there. A little bit of a drive, but this is going to be exciting. And thank you for the music was great. And your husband is a talented producer, and this is good stuff. But thank you. We are out of time for this, and I'd like to go on and on with some more of your music. But the Jazzy Christmas show, December 12th, we're going to try to be there with bells.
Yeah, I wanted to do White Christmas on the air today, but apparently there's some restrictions of playing that on the air, so we couldn't do it. But that's actually one of my best songs, but I will be singing that live at the Jazzy Christmas show.
Oh, right. That's one of my favorites. It goes way back. I used to listen to that when I opened presents at 2-3 years old. But with that, time to move on, and we're going to see. Thank you, Carmelita. This has been a great portion of the show, and we're going to reach out and see if we can get our chief on here, Eric Zuley, to see if we could get some updates on a few things too. The engineer's got to see if he can connect with them out there. But anyway, we'll try. But until then, thank you, Carmelita, and we'll be talking to you next week, if not before then. And I have to see if we're gonna be going down to do any Christmas shopping in Arizona. But I guess, Denise, if you're going to get any kind of change of season, you have to go way up in the hills out there, up in the higher elevations of Arizona.
Hey, guys, can you hear me?
Arias, we got him. Okay, the engineer just beat me and said we got Eric. Okay, so hello, Eric. Eric Zuley from the creator of the Easy Way Empire. Thanks for coming on.
Hi, Eric.
Hey, Denise, how you doing?
We just listened to some great music that Carmelita had, and looking forward to the Jazzy Christmas show. And tell us what's going on, Eric, because I know there's a lot on the plate.
Yeah, so all the listeners out there, if I definitely recommend you go down there. Carmelita's a great performer. Shout out to Howard Rice as well as Bill A. Jones, which is a buddy of mine. He actually just recently performed at the Freedom Bash which my girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, actually got honored with the Sustainable Community Award. And if you go to ericzuleyblog.com, you'll see everything that went down there, and Easyway TV, coverage and all that stuff. There's an episode of the actual Easyway Cares TV of what happened with the whole event, and then there's an actual video that was dedicated to Dante winning that award. And I wanted to say thank you to all the Easyway family, and I wanted to apologize to everybody for Janet Zipper not coming on today. I don't know what happened. We can't get a hold of her for some reason. But she's a very busy woman, and she's doing her thing, and she's very high in demand. So it doesn't surprise me. I'm sure we'll be able to have her back again sometime. But I really wanted to touch on the Easyway family and what we're doing moving into 2020, and my new blog, if I may. If you haven't followed or subscribed to the blog yet, then you want to go to ericzuleyblog.com and make sure you do that. Okay, hold on one second, guys. She's actually calling me, and she should be calling into the show. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. You got to keep up, Denise, right? We got to keep up. EasywayInfo.com is helping. You go to EasywayInfo.com, and just a nice, clean list of all the things going on, and people are finding out. They jump on board the Easyway train or get involved with the Easyway fam, and it's a life changer. It's a group of people that support each other, and they're good, faith-based, good-hearted people, and it's the real deal. And it's,
okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So yeah, she did call me, and she said she had a very I mean, and this happens in the industry. If you have urgent meetings that mean money, and things that are last minute, we wish her the best on that deal. But she says she definitely wants to come back, and she'll make up for it with doing some red carpet interviews. No, but let me talk a little bit about Janet, because I know that there's probably some Janet fans on here. Janet Zipper is amazing. She's one of our Easyway influencers. She was actually nominated for an Easyway award for our first Easyway Awards Golden Gala for a Exposure Hero of the Year award. And that's because she's always on her microphone. She's going to some great events. She was just at the Back to the Future reunion event or something like that at the Hollywood Museum. And if you go to Jay-Z TV Live on Facebook, and actually really all of this stuff is on Easyway Fam Club group. That's what I was getting into before. If you guys haven't joined the group yet, or most of you guys probably have, it's free to join, and you just search Easyway Fam all together, and then Club, Easyway Fam Club. And really, if you search Easyway Fam in any way, it should come up. And there's over 1,100 members on there, and that we're sharing all of this stuff that's happening in the Easyway network, in the community, and it's really cool. So all the stuff that Janet does in her interviews, and recently we just shared Barry Gordy. He just got Barry Gordy's square. He just got his own square on a street or something like that, and so there was a big ceremony there. And I mean, there's just so much stuff that happens. It's just really cool news. And I'm also going to be blogging a lot of the Easyway Fam stuff that happens. So we're going to be doing an Easyway Fam spotlight. So to spotlight you guys and what you have going on. And just to give you an idea of the power of this blog, it has over 200,000 followers. The blog post that we did for Dante in one day had over 125 shares and probably 400 something views. And that's pretty good. And I haven't used it for a long time. I actually got locked out of it, and then we got back into it. And so make sure you follow the ericzuleyblog.com. It's going to be really cool, and it's going to really be a great way to appreciate and support all of the Easyway family out there that's sharing. And we have a unique system that if you share and you support and you're giving back to the community, to the Easyway network, and everybody in it, then we're going to reward you with exposure. And we've recently done a major deal with Exposure Magazine, 89,000 subscribers. Exposure on Demand, 160 million something views. We have Voice America that we're still involved with. I'll be bringing my show back next year. Women on TV, Fan TV, and numerous other distribution, 318 million homes or so on Easyway Network, Easyway TV. And so we're getting ready for our app and all this great stuff to give you guys exposure. And so we're watching the community, and that's all we're wanting to do is keep building the community. So ultimately, we're looking to reward those that are rewarding us and are referring people into the Easyway family, into the community, and a lot of really exciting stuff coming up. So there's always content on the Easyway TV channel on YouTube, and you guys should go subscribe to that channel. We just did put that new episode up from the Freedom Bash. And if you guys have any events, if you guys have anything that you're doing, we actually have 5 camera people now, 5 producers, 5 on-site producers that we can send down to your events and professionally cover the event, put it on YouTube, put the teaser sizzles, push out everything on social media, blog it out there, and then the next thing you know, the full 15-minute or half an hour episode is going to be on the Roku channel. And it's a cool little system, and a lot of people are coming at us. And you guys were talking about the IHP Global Elevate Conference with the Easy Way Awards Golden Gala. And I'm not going to announce them yet, but we got some pretty good nominees already. We got some pretty good presenters. We got some pretty good people. I do want to also announce the Vituity Awards. We did sign that contract. Most likely Sheldon Reynolds, one of our clients from our, former lead singer Earth, Wind & Fire, will be performing again. He performed at our last gala, and he'll be performing again at the Vituity Awards in Palm Springs. So that's on January 3rd. They have a big.
We took a picture. We took a picture together, standing over the Warner Brothers Studios there.
Yeah, so coming up, and we'll be promoting your cover, Dad, with Hollywood Weekly Magazine. I'm waiting for Reatha. I'm putting you on blast, Reatha, on air right now. Where's my dad's cover? I'm just kidding. But we'll be pushing that pretty soon. As soon as we get that that cover and that issue going. The big Grammy event with Hollywood Weekly is coming up. There's the big Super Bowl awards coming up with Lionel Hamilton, which is another person in our Easy Way network. And then you got the Vituity Awards on January 3rd. And then we got the big Lady in Red Diamond Rose Awards at the Beverly Hilton. So all this is great content that even if you can't come to, you can still be a part of it live on Facebook Live, as well as, and again, you go to Easy Way Fam Club group, and that's where you're going to see these live. So it's really cool, actually. If you go to that group, you see all these different Easy Way family people and all the stuff they have going on, and the celebrities they're with, and what news and everything. It's live, like we have Cassandra Calloway with the Red Carpet Diva. She's always doing cool stuff live, and so we have 5 good, like I'd say, Easy Way fam faces, kind of. They're always going live, and it's real fun, and it's really cool because we're getting an average of like 25, 30 something shares a day of people that are sharing because they want to get rewarded, and it was a very unique approach that's working to grow more views for everybody, to grow more followers for everybody. And so I just wanted to make sure everybody kind of knew that.
Exciting.
And,
It's exciting. It's exciting. And, the responses people are getting, you're like, oh, wow, this has changed my life. And the people they're meeting, that's one of the big ones. I'm meeting so many interesting people and good people,
Well, you can't beat the networking, and you can't beat how we provide the networking and the value. And we have over 22 different people in the pending list right now to become members, become clients for next year. We only take on 25 people a year, and so we're already getting pretty full. And we do full entire campaigns. We build everybody's brand, and I mean we take people to 6, 7, 8 figure incomes, but it's up to the client. It's up to them to take what we do and use it, resource it, and turn it into money. We teach you everything we can, but it's up to you to go out there and really make it happen.
Exactly.
Now, one other thing I wanted to talk about is the magazine too. The magazine it was supposed to come out. We apologize, guys. It was supposed to come out October, and because of everything and because of the gala, we ended up not having that magazine come out. But we're going to have it come out. We're going to try to do it in December. Late December, around Christmas time, or early January. And that is with Frank Shankwitz on the cover, and a lot of you guys an opportunity. We have an Easy Way Fam Spotlight section in there. We have some of the biggest business owners and CEOs and tycoons in the real estate and the lawyers and the health. A lot of good health stuff, but ultimately some of the biggest influencers that are giving you the best golden nuggets. And I'm one of them in the new media space. Also too, I can't announce where it's going to be or what it's going to be yet. But I am actually going to be hosting a panel in March around my birthday. You guys know we always do a great fun thing on my birthday, so I have something very special for our Easy Way family in March. I'm not going to mention what it is yet until they announce it. But let's just say this is about 10,000 something people, 9 breakout rooms, huge stages. It's a really big expo. And they've asked me to host a panel. We have our own breakout room. We kind of have like our own event within an event. And what I told, the owners, I said, hey, my birthday, our last birthday we did with the American Cancer Society, we raised thousands of dollars for American Cancer Society. We had over 450 people there, and that was with promotion. We had like maybe 2 weeks to promote, and that was at the Business Expo Center. And so now we're going to send out invitations and all that to all the Easy Way family to be a part of this next huge event with really big names, really big, causes and brands. And it's just really exciting and a blessing that they chose me to host our situation. So we kind of have like our own Easy Way event within this massive, huge event. And it'll be at the Los Angeles Convention Center, I think. But stay tuned. Again, that's why you want to go to the Easy Way Fan Club group, so you can get information on these great opportunities and, this great news and everything like that. And, follow my lives, guys. But ultimately, EricZuleyBlog.com. You're going to see a lot of cool blogs, a lot of great stuff. And you're going to really be able to meet the Easy Way family and the people that are actually, part of the upgraded membership, I guess you could say. And, a lot of the cool things that are happening. And those that help us build and share and stuff, you're going to see the rewards. And we're going to actually, when we talk or we announce things on media, one of the biggest things you're going to see us do that's different than a lot of other people is the actual case studies and the results of everything that we promise. Here we promise this, and then it happens right there on social media for you. We promise this, and it's going to be blogged right there on the blog for you. It's going to come to fruition, no talk. And if there's anything that we ever miss, just come and tell us about it, and we'll make sure. I mean, we try to keep up with everything as best as we can. So it's going to be a really exciting. Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting 2020. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you to all of our loyal listeners. Thank you to all the supporters that have enjoyed Easy Way Network thus far. 2020 is going to be a much stronger year. Newer technology, newer situations, newer partners, newer. It's going to be awesome, and our door is always open to heartpreneurs that want to help us grow. And remember, we are the creators of God's golden carpet, and so this is God's thing, not ours. I appreciate you guys letting me come on. Talk to you soon.
Thank you. EasyWayPromotions.com, EasyWayInfo.com. And with that, Denise, I'll tell you, it's been a great show. Thank you, Carmelita, for the great music. And you and your husband produced. It's just we're looking forward to the event that's coming up, the Jazzy Christmas Show, December 12th, and all the other events, Rose Diamond Awards, and next year on the Newport, Fashion Island, the In His Presence, and the Easy Way Gala, the Golden Gala. A lot of stuff, Denise, a lot of stuff going on. But with that, guys, I think it's about time to sign off next week. And congratulations to Reatha. She's doing her movie. So, and we have, there's so much stuff. And don't forget senior boomer benefits. Gerald L. Kane, 818-424-2789. And for the veterans, he knows all the missing benefits that are out there, the hidden treasures. And the veterans issues. So text that to 818-532-5332 and www.vapensionguide.com. And with that, it's time to sign off. So Radio Boomers Live next Monday morning. Keep moving, keep the faith. Till then, we're signing off. So long, guys.
Thank you for listening to Radio Boomers Live with your hosts, Reatha Gray, star Betty White's Off Their Rockers, and Easy's dad, Jim Zuley. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at Radio Boomers Live. Radio Boomers Live is brought to you by the Easy Way Broadcasting Network. That's the letter E, the letter Z, Broadcasting Network.